We're going to be talking Ghana must go. Mr. Adegbuero, let's go back way in time to 1983. Now, a rare throwback video showing the conditions under which Ghanaians were deported from Nigeria in 1983 as part of the Ghana Must Go movement has resurfaced on social media. In 1983, if you recall, the president of Nigeria then, Shehu Shagari, issued an executive order mandating immigrants without proper immigration documents to leave the country or they would be arrested according to the law. Countless families from Ghana that had settled in Nigeria, mostly in search of greener pastures, were forced to pack their belongings in a jute bag that would later be named Ghana Must Go. Now, this video shows how numbers of Ghanaians had to pack themselves and their belongings rather inappropriately following the executive order. Let's quickly check out the video. We'll be back. We just saw, a little bit of the footage from the Ghana Must Go exodus of 1983. And social media users, seeing this video has been talking about how merciless our government was at that time to have deported Ghanaians, and perhaps that is why we are having all this kind of hostility, from West African countries and even from abroad, because we did it once before. Now, let me quote a social media user, Richie Dako Athoriko, said, "Today, there are about 5 million Nigerians in Ghana. Most of them are engaged in illegal activities like robbery, kidnapping, prostitution, and a whole lot. And their presence has affected so many basic things in this country, like renting and dating." Now, do you think this is karma coming back to bite us in the behind?
For the purpose of people that are always tuned to this program to get information, well, that Twitter user is not accurate. You can't say 5 million Nigerians in Ghana, they involve in illegal activities. I will never agree with you. I've been there and I see what Nigerians are contributing to the development and economic development of Ghana. But in the area of Ghana Must Go, I look it from one perspective. When Shehu Shagari gave that executive order, a lot of things come into being. People are looking at it from the angle of it just ask them to go. Yeah. I could recall, for some, especially for some of us that were born in Lagos, in the early 80s, 81, 82, 83, 84, we'll discover that then, for people to be a prostitute, they are always in a dungeon, a very hard place to get. We used to call it Woro Ashewo.
You need to hide.
They need to hide. And those people that were fully doing it then were Ghanaians. And this is a lot of things. That is part of the things that people always see, that it's like they are corrupting the minds of and that was one of the. There are other things also that really metamorphose, political reasons, economic reasons that metamorphose that. But I think that population of Nigeria then in 1983, you can't compare it with now.
The population we have
now, and now we are much more exposed. You can't compare the exposure of 1983 compared to now. Even the one of 99, it's just like the way President Olusegun Obasanjo ruled 99 to 2007, where he makes sure any speakers that he wants, he put it there. Any Senate president, no president of this country can do the way he did again, because our politicians are not wise. The same way with our environment. Now, population of over 200 million, although there is no census to prove that. But we still believe that we are much, and because of that, we can't just stay at home. We want to enlarge our tentacles. But one thing there that I always look at it, if you look at that word, Ghana Must Go, people conceptualize idea around that, and they make it marketable. Even the bag, even today, is still selling. Just to tell you how Nigeria are so. But one thing there is this, as we are going to other countries, we should know people are going to be coming to our own country. But which type of people are coming to our own country? Because when you come to a country and you cannot hold a business, even the citizen himself, to hold a business, Go and ask all these SMEs and how they normally fell. How many people are coming to Nigeria?
Let me bring Prince Chilaka into this conversation. Now, while Mr. Adegbero was talking, he did mention one of the paramount reasons for that executive order was for economic reasons, because most of the jobs were taken over by Ghanaians. Now, let's take it back to South Africa and all of the xenophobic attacks. It's all based on more or less the same reasons that jobs are being taken over by Nigeria. So, once again, I ask the question, is this karma for Nigeria?
Patience, I'm one of those who do not believe or subscribe to karma.
Really?
Yes. I would start by saying that people get the kind of leadership they want.
They deserve.
They deserve.
Like, okay.
And that's what's happening in Nigeria. In 1983, when this executive order was passed and when it was implemented, yes, we knew that the country was not as bad as it is today. Yes, it wasn't. And as at that time, Nigerians were ready to work. Nigerians had dignity in labor, but there was no work for them. And then they felt that, oh, okay, I want to be a carpenter. The Ghanaians were there. I want to be a bicycle repairer. The Ghanaians were there. So Nigerians were like, we didn't have anything to do. But if you bring it back to our present day, you find that it is worse. There is no job to start with. The little one you had in 1983, you don't even have anyone right now. And that is why you can see a governor who claims to be educated, who is supposed to be the #1 citizen of a state, employing people as SA on light. And it is a height of mediocrity.
Not light, street
light. It is a height of mediocrity. It simply shows that we are not moving forward.
But then can I butt in quickly and ask, is it really is that really like the absence of work, or absence of the type of work that we desire? Why am I saying that? We still have a lot of artisans who are not Nigerians in Nigeria because Nigerians have refused to do those kind of jobs. Present day Nigeria.
Well, you see, this is where the problem started from, and I keep saying it. The oil boom in Nigeria was a curse to Nigeria.
Yes. It
wasn't a blessing. When the oil boom happened, lecturers abandoned the classrooms.
Go to the creek.
Everybody became, overnight millionaires. Contracts were awarded, monies were released, and these contracts were not executed. And this is where the problem started. Everybody wanted a white-collar job. So we need to go back to the basics. Whether we like it or not, it has nothing to do with what happened in 1983. The thing is that, yes, like the Twitter handle said, a large percentage of Nigerians outside the shores of Nigerians are doing illegal business. Nobody will take that. You see Donald Trump building wall to Cajun, Mexico and all of that. It's because of drugs. So every country must devise a means to protect its
territory. Okay.
Unfortunately, the Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, they are good at external protection. They have not learned the art of internal protection. So that's where the problem is. The problem is that, yes, something is wrong. And what is wrong? The problem we have is that Nigerians today do no longer have dignity in labor. We need to go back to it. People must be proud of what they do. Whether you're a shoe shiner, whatever you're doing, be proud of it because it puts food on your table.
All right. So we need to go back to the days of dignity in labor.
Well, one thing there is this. I could still recall that when we are very, very young, we have those people that normally repair bicycle, and through that bicycle they even give it as rent. They give it for rentage. That some of us now are very, very good in that. Seriously, I could recall with my 30 kobo I want to take one. I know that 10 kobo is based for bicycle, and they are making money out of that, and they are very happy. Then another thing again is this: if you are not happy, and there is a disconnect between our leaders
and the people.
And when there is a disconnect like that, they don't trust you. And if they don't trust you, even if they are doing a very good job, they won't be happy with what they are doing. How can you say of a councillor that overnight, by the time he becomes a councillor, he's now collecting 185,000 naira, apart from all that money, but basic money, 185,000 naira. And you have a graduate. That councillor I'm talking about may be a school cert holder. You now have a graduate that's been asked to come and do cleaner, and is being given 15,000 naira every month. How did you want that particular graduate that's collecting 15,000 be happy? That somebody that is not, is it the reading at night he wants to talk about? Is it the stress of going to school and coming back? Is it the exam he wants to talk about? And look at that particular, as I see seeing all these politicians taking that bogus amount, there is no way that those people that are willing to work will really want to work. That's why you see that in 83, only few people are politicians. In your area, you could know those who are politicians. But now, politicians are even more than the people they even want to rule in every local government. Every CDC chairman now, they are politicians. Every CDA, politician. Every teacher, politician. Every lecturer, politician. Everybody, no, in that case, there is nobody to govern because everybody is politician.
Everybody is a politician. Feedback.
Well, listen, sorry, before you go to your feedback, let me quickly add this. Every time, you see Nigerian Labour Congress say they're going on strike because of the minimum wage of 30,000 naira. It's so unfortunate that each time the issue of minimum wage is talked about, we're looking at state and federal. Nobody's talking about private entities.
Yes.
A lot of these private entities
largest percentage
are really not doing well in terms of remuneration for their staffs.
Yes.
And you see, like you said, if a graduate has to get a job where he's going to be paid 20,000 naira a month, and a politician, not even a real politician,
yes,
a thug, so to say, makes 100,000 naira in less than 2 days, there is no motivation for people to work. People need to be motivated for them to work.
Valid point. Dave from Obalende says, after watching this video and seeing what Ghanaians went through, I now understand why Ghanaians are punishing our people, even in other African countries. An eye for an eye, blood for blood. Do me, I do you. All right, this one says, today Ghana is ahead of Nigeria by far as a developing country. Okay, black people, black nation, black continent, we are our own problems. In the 70s, Nigerians too were sent home from Ghana and many died from the suffering. Mr. Adedeji Tana Alajobi sent that one in. This one just coming in says, good afternoon. It's just that in Nigeria we don't trust ourselves and we are not satisfied with our work. Okay, since the Ghanaians has left Nigeria, what improvement have we gotten as a nation? Nothing but shame. What a pity. It's unfortunate we have leaders who give orders without putting things in place. It is easier said than done. From Mr. Andrew Esinoko, all the way from Delta State. Let's go to WhatsApp for a bit. This one says, Nigeria and Nigerians should have learned from this. Now Ghana have overtaken us. Auntie P, very soon it will be Nigeria must go. The way Nigerians are leaving this country is alarming. And me, I'm leaving soon, cause being a Nigerian now is a crime. She now went on to say, Auntie P, hope you are coming along. I'm sure, Chini, you're just trying to be funny there. But the thing is, if we all leave, who will fix Nigeria? That is the big question.